Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The young and the restless Victor Newman has it all. Wealth, power, a brilliant wife, and Nikki, a loving family. Well, some of the time. But none of it really seems to make him happy, does it? In fact, his only hobbies, and they bring him satisfaction perhaps but not joy, are smacking down his enemies and attempting to force his children to work together. What Victor needs, and badly, is something that he once had, something that he once treasured. In fact, a friend. Remember the Colonel? Despite the fact that Douglas Austin had been a con artist, he and Victor became the best of buddies. It was even Douglas who dragged Victor to the bayou, the fateful night that he first glimpsed Nikki doing her best Gypsy Rose Lee. Nowadays, Victor has employees, allies, adversaries, but no one with whom he can actually pal around. Suppose out of boredom if nothing else, he rang an old acquaintance and asked him to the ranch to have a beer, maybe go riding. An outsider's perspective could make a world of difference to Victor's behavior. Any sane person would be like, "Whoa, dude, you totally screwed over Lily. And bro, you went after Jack Abbott 'cause he helped get your wife off the sauce." That makes no sense. Make no mistake, Victor needs the reality check. Otherwise, he's destined to forever move in a circle, getting nowhere, ultimately, because he keeps lathering, rinsing, repeating the same schemes. And who's to say that Victor's new BFF has to be a man? It could be a woman too. Imagine Victor having a drink with someone like Yellowstone's Tell It Like It is Beth Dutton, or Grey's Anatomy's No BS Bailey. Maybe Victor could even forge a friendship with someone already on the canvas, but with not nearly enough to do. Elena maybe, or Tessa. In particular, Tessa sparked really nicely when offering beer and pearls of wisdom to Daniel not so longer. She can be exactly what Victor needs to look at himself and his life through new eyes. As an added bonus, she'd have more to do than fret over Aria or Sharon's problems with Mariah. Victor Newman, the iconic patriarch of the young and the restless, has always been the embodiment of power, dominance, and control in Genoa City. His business acumen, along with his tumultuous relationships, have cemented him as one of the most compelling characters in daytime soap opera history. However, as time passes, even the most stoic characters can evolve, and Victor's character could benefit from a significant shift in perspective. One that could come from an unexpected source, a new friend. Victor's arc has often been driven by his ambition and his need to assert dominance over others. His family, particularly his children, have frequently been pawns in his games as he seeks to maintain his empire and legacy. His relationships with his wives, particularly Nikki Newman, have been filled with drama, love, and the occasional betrayal. Yet, despite all of this, one thing has remained constant: Victor's unyielding control over his environment. He's often seen as a villain, a ruthless businessman who manipulates people to get what he wants, and while his actions are undeniably motivated by love for his family, they are often tainted with arrogance and coldness. But what if, for once, Victor didn't have to go it alone? What if someone could help him see the world from a different vantage point? A place of vulnerability, understanding, and perhaps even humility. This new friend could be the key to unlocking a side of Victor that viewers have never seen before. Victor's interactions with his existing circle are marked by a complex history. His business rivals, such as Jack Abbott and Adam Newman, share a bitter rivalry with him, but that's as far as it goes. His family members, while they love him, are often the targets of his harshest criticism and manipulation. His relationship with Nikki is one of genuine love, but is often strained by his overpowering nature. The people closest to him already understand the intricacies of his character, and while they may occasionally try to change him, they are often too enmeshed in the drama to offer a fresh perspective. A new friend, someone outside of his current sphere of influence, could provide Victor with a completely different outlook on life. This individual wouldn't be driven by the need to impress Victor or gain something from him. Instead, they would offer an honest, unfiltered perspective, one that may challenge Victor's hardened approach to life. This new friend could be someone who is neither intimidated by Victor's wealth nor impressed by his power. Perhaps they are someone who has lived a modest life, a person who understands the value of relationships over material success. Their presence in Victor's life could serve as a reminder that power is not the only currency worth accumulating. Instead, true strength might lie in the ability to connect with others on a deeper, more genuine level. a chance to reflect on his legacy. One of Victor's defining traits is his obsession with leaving a legacy. He is consumed by the need to build something that will outlive him. However, this drive has often come at the expense of his relationships with his children and his marriage. A new friend, someone with a more balanced approach to life, could make Victor rethink what kind of legacy he truly wants to leave behind. This person could show Victor that a legacy isn't just about money or power. It's about the lives you touch and the love you leave in your wake. Breaking down the wall of isolation. Victor is known for his isolation. He often pushes people away, even those who care for him the most. His pride and fear of vulnerability prevent him from opening up fully to others. However, a new friend could help him see the value of true companionship. This friend might offer a safe space where Victor can express his fears, doubts, and insecurities, things that for so long he's hidden behind a facade of strength. Reevaluating his relationships. Over the years, Victor has made enemies out of those who should be his allies. His strained relationships with his children, especially Adam, have caused a rift in the Noonan family that has been difficult to repair. A new friend, someone with a neutral perspective, could provide Victor with the insight needed to understand his children's perspectives better. This friend might help him see the emotional toll his actions have taken on those closest to him, and, perhaps, encourage him to make amends. Victor's immense success has led to a sense of entitlement. He believes that he deserves everything he has because he worked hard for it. While there's nothing wrong with hard work, a new friend could teach Victor the value of humility. This friend might come from humble beginnings and offer a perspective that challenges Victor's entitlement. They might help him realize that while he has worked hard for his success, others have struggled in ways he may not have considered. Encouraging emotional growth. For much of his life, Victor has focused on building his empire and achieving success. However, this focus on the material world has often come at the expense of emotional growth. A new friend could encourage Victor to open up emotionally, to show empathy, and to be more vulnerable. Over time, this could soften some of the harder edges of his character and make him more relatable to both his family and the audience. To make this storyline work, the new friend would need to be someone who is both strong and compassionate, someone who is not afraid to stand up to Victor, but can also offer him a sense of warmth and understanding. Ideally, this character should be independent, with their own sense of purpose, and not someone whose sole reason for being on the show is to be a sidekick to Victor. This character could be a former business associate of Victor's who has walked away from the corporate world, seeking a simpler life. They could have been successful in their own right, but are no longer interested in power struggles or wealth. Alternatively, the character could be a person who has experienced personal loss or hardship, someone who understands that life is about more than just material wealth. The new friend could even be someone from Victor's past, a former mentor, a college professor, or an old acquaintance who has managed to find balance in their life. Their presence in Genoa City could act as a catalyst for Victor's character development, challenging him to confront his own limitations and grow as a person. Victor Newman's journey has been one of power, control, and ambition. However, as he ages and his relationships with his family become more strained, it may be time for a change in direction. A new friend could be just what Victor needs to help him reevaluate his life and legacy. This friendship would not only provide an opportunity for Victor to grow emotionally and spiritually, but it could also add a refreshing dynamic to the show, offering viewers a side of Victor they have never seen before. Through this new relationship, Victor could learn to soften his hard edges, reflect on his past mistakes, and ultimately become a more well-rounded and relatable character. For the first time in a long while, Victor Newman could have the opportunity to redefine what truly matters in life: love, family, and connection.